Nick, Mac Brown has talked a lot about, and for the longest, talked a lot about kind of finding that leadership on the, finding vocal leadership on the offensive line. Do you think that's something you can do? I know Charlie Heck said last week that he's just kind of a quiet guy, and it's not just him. Do you think you can kind of step up and do that?
Yeah, that's kind of where I could come in to make. I mean, Charlie. I mean, there's no question he's a phenomenal player. He's, I mean, definitely the anchor of our offensive line. Supremely talented NFL level guy. But I mean, yeah, that's who Charlie is. He's a worker. He doesn't really like to talk that much, and that's just kind of who he is. But I don't have a problem really being vocal or talking. So I've kind of tried to step into that role. You know, whenever there's a little practice, you know, need a little motivation, I'll try to speak up. You know, try to encourage some of the younger guys. You know, pick some guys up, that sort of thing.
Do you find that you have to be more vocal now that you moved over to center more than playing guard? Or does it really make a difference?
Yeah, I say definitely pre-snap. There's a lot more talking that the center has to do now, which that it's never really been that big of an issue in our old system. I mean, everyone kind of communicated similar to this system. So I mean, it's a lot of talking. I mean, I just usually like at center, you usually kind of set the tone. So you walk up there and you know you ID Mike, you know, do whatever, and then the calls kind of rattle off from there.
How has it been working with Marcus McKeithen, who kind of made the jump midway through camp to a first-team role? Tell us about him and what he brings.
Yeah, I mean, Marcus, I mean, if anyone's ever met Marcus, he's a gargantuan of a human being. I mean, he's 6'7", probably got to be one of the biggest guards in college football, I say, now that he's there. But, I mean, yeah, he's a big, powerful guy. And my thing with Marcus is just kind of, you know, making sure, you know, I'm talking to him on every play. You know, I mean, he knows what he's doing, but when there's like a certain look or something, maybe just, you know, telling him, making sure he's on the same page, because when he gets there and he gets his hands on people, he can move them. So he's definitely a good guy to have out there. He's been here for a couple years now. I mean, I know him pretty well. He's a good kid, and he's got pretty good chemistry with everyone out there. So.
What's the key working with three guys who haven't really played much with Tucker, McKeithen, and Montilus?
I'd say the big thing is just making sure that everybody's on the same page. Sometimes when you get going fast, you can kind of get a little to sleep, and like but at center, you know, I got to make sure that everyone on the right side is working with the same people that everyone on the left side is. So you kind of have to make sure that everyone's on the same page, working to the right people, that sort of thing. And the thing with some with sort of inexperienced type younger guys, they don't really talk as much. So, you know, they're not always going to explicitly tell me if like there's something wrong. So I just got to kind of make sure I'm being as vocal as possible. You know, making sure that everyone knows what to do. I mean, they know their assignments, but I'm saying everyone, if there's a wrinkle or something, making sure that everyone's on the same page, so we don't have half the guys doing one thing, half the guys doing another.
What are Sam's strengths?
I mean, he's a talented runner. He's got a great arm. He's very, very poised to be as young as he is. He's a good leader. He's kind of steps in there. He's not like very hesitant like most freshmen. I mean, if he sees it, he's going to pull the trigger. And I mean, he's had a great camp. He's done good. I can't wait to see what he does Saturday.
What do you expect from Saturday?
I mean, if we give him time, I mean, he's got all the talent in the world to light it up. So it's his first game. We'll all be interested to see how he does. I mean, I have no doubt he's going to be as prepared as possible. I mean, that's the type of person he is. But if we're all clicking, I expect good things from everyone on Saturday.
How does he gain the respect of maybe some of the more veteran guys, especially you and Charlie, who have been there for a while and are so much older than him?
I mean, it's kind of like how it is with a lot of young guys. You got to step in, and when you're in there, we should be able to tell that there's a freshman behind us or something like that. So if you're in there and you can do your stuff and you know you do your job and you're not making mistakes or like shooting us in the foot, then I mean it's our job to protect him. And if we can't, I mean, if he does his job, then that's all we can really ask. And I mean, we respect that. I mean, as a quarterback, it's our job to protect him anyway. So there's a good deal of respect that comes there. And I mean, Sam, he's not the type to like gripe or bicker about stuff. If something goes wrong, he's not pointing fingers. I mean, he's been a good leader. He's positive. He's encouraging, which is really good to see from a young guy. I think he's going to have a great career here. And I mean, yeah, he's a very talented young guy that we all respect a lot. So.
Is he getting here early and staying late? We kind of heard that from some coaches and other players. Do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, we're all kind of in our own little zones, especially on game week. Like, I'll be in the O-line room watching film. He's with Coach Long over in the quarterback's room. But, I mean, yeah, that's definitely, I mean, he's not the type, he's not a big, like, I mean, he's vocal on the field, but he's not like a loud guy. Like, if you ever met him, he's kind of quiet. And he's just kind of a nose to the grindstone type guy. He just comes in, gets his work done, and then does what he needs to do to put himself in the place to be successful. So.
What are some of the things that South Carolina does up front that can be quite challenging?
I mean, they're a really good football team. They got a very solid defensive front. A couple of defensive linemen that are future NFL guys. And schematically, I mean, they're similar to what we've seen. They run a little mix of an odd and an even front. So there's nothing. I mean, they don't do anything too wacky, but I mean, they're definitely a good team. So we got our game plan. We got to go out. We got to execute. Because I mean, if we're making a bunch of mistakes, they'll definitely take advantage of it. So they're a good team. They look as good as anybody on film. So I'm excited to get out there Saturday and play them.
How do you prepare for a guy like
Last one for Nick.
Javon Kinlaw? I think he's one of the guys you're talking about, number 3,
Yeah.
nose tackle, massive dude, NFL guy. How do you prepare for that as the center? I mean, what's the key with the guy that huge? That talented?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the guys. I mean, up to this point, I mean, he looks incredible on film. I mean, he's big, powerful, explosive. Definitely, I mean, future top draft pick written all over him. And as a center, I mean, he lines up predominantly on the inside, and they're off front. He'll be right over me. So, I mean, I just gotta, with dudes like that, you just gotta kind of, watch as much film as possible. Break it down, get to where you know everything inside and out. And just like, I mean, how you would with any great player like that, you just gotta be as prepared as possible. I mean, he's definitely a phenomenal talent, but I don't think anyone on our line is going to roll over or anything like that. But he's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
Appreciate it.